What's up guys, Peter here back with another video. Today I'm out with a top 5 best jump shots after patch 6. Now patch 6 did nerf a couple of jump shots. Actually they nerfed more than a couple of jump shots, and they also kind of nerfed how certain positions make certain shots, but that's all going to be in the player build videos after patch 6. This is strictly for jump shots. So if you could drop a like on this video, that'd be awesome, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, and let's get right into it. So coming in at number 5, we have release 70, and quick disclaimer, with all these releases, they're going to be releases that are easily mastered within like a couple of games. Like, there's certain jump shots that, yeah, sure, they might go in a little bit more than this, but it's going to take maybe like even a week to get used to. In all these clips right here, they're like the first time me using this jump shot in like months. So anyway, right here, just this thing is a green light machine. It's a quick release, as you can see here. Make sure you have all these jump shots on quick. You can put them on normal if you want, but it's not going to be as effective. So right here, you can just see creating a little shot right here. I'm kind of just going back and forth, testing little things. So it does work okay for the step back in the corner. All these jump shots, you get so many green lights. So I think I only got like 3 or 4 yellow lights in this whole video. So you can see here, I'm just going to shoot a really deep shot just to show that this shot has range. And especially if you have your jump shot max and you have all the badges, all these shots will pretty much not miss ever. I did get a yellow light right there. And on this list, some of the jump shots you might expect to see aren't going to probably be on it, because 2K did patch some jump shots. I've said that before. But right here, just making a quick half court shot and moving on to number 4. So number 4, we have release 27. Now this release is so wet. It looks a little bit different than all the others. All the ones I chose are like kind of similar, just so they're easy to learn, and that's how you get the most green lights. And this jumper, you're going to see when I shoot it, this probably isn't going to be green light, because this is the first time I've shot with this shot in a really long time. But it is a little bit, it's not like super quick, but it's really good for catch and shoots, and you'll make a lot of contested shots since it's so high, as you can see right there. Not the most green lights, but just because it's a little bit slower, but you're gonna get it on the line pretty much every time. And depending on how your park is doing, like if you're getting a lot of green lights, so as you see right there, that's a good. And this is the best for catch and shoots. So if you are like the second point guard, like a 6'7" point guard on a team, or even if you're an outside center, this is gonna be awesome. As you can see here, you'll make tons of deep threes with this. So yeah, that is release 27. Yeah, make sure you can use this when you're dribbling too. It works with pretty much anything. I chose jump shots that are really well rounded. You can see I'm going step back in the corner. That's also what it's really good for. So yeah, moving on to number 3, we have Rudy Gay. Now a lot of people have said really good things about this jump shot. It's gotten even better after patch 6. It's just so smooth, and it's really simple, as you can see right there. I'm playing the animation a little bit too long, but you'll see it, as you can see right here. It's just green lights. It's so fluent. It's just so smooth, and you're gonna get green lights pretty much every time you shoot it. Shooting from the same spot, I feel like that spot with this shot, like, it's a green light every single time. I don't know why, but you can see here the corner going in. It works for pretty much anything. It works for off the dribble, works for centers, works for point guards, works for catch and shoots, anything, as long as you're open. I mean, you can make contested shots with this. This thing gets so many green lights, especially if you're just on the 3-point line, like just not too far back. If you are too far back, you might get a yellow light, but that's still gonna go in. A lot of jump shots in this video are actually a lot of jump shots that people sleep on, and people I don't see using a lot in the park, but this thing is just absolutely wet. It's really similar to Marcus Aldridge, like the motion. It just might be a little bit slower off the dribble, but as you can see here, I'm going to shoot a deep 3 right here, and it's actually going to be a green light, so you do get a lot of green lights from deep. It's just sometimes you might not get one. But yeah, as I was saying, it's really similar to Marcus Aldridge, and I also made a really deep shot. See, it was the yellow light, but it still went in. But yeah, so if you are coming from LA on quick and that shot's just being broke to you that day, just switch to this shot. It's just a little bit slower. It's a really similar motion. But coming in at number 2, this shot's actually so underrated. Somebody told me about this shot and I just instantly loved it, and that shot is release 22. Now with all these shots, some of them might be broke some days. 2K just kind of makes you miss certain jump shots some days. I don't even know, but yeah, this shot is so wet. You can see here, just creating my own space makes it good for deep threes, especially if you're just creating your own space. This shot is so good. It's also good off the catch and shoot with point guards, any position, centers. This shot is just so overpowered. A lot of the top players actually use this shot, and even if you don't get a green light, it's most likely going to go in. But this thing is a green light machine. It gets a ton of green lights. You can make deep threes with it, as you can see right there. And you can also make a lot of variety of shots, like mid-ranges will go in with this, instead of like maybe some shots that the mid-range isn't the best. But you can see here, I even went out of bounds and made that shot with the green light. So yeah, that is Release 22. Really underrated shot, really easy to learn, just a really good all-around shot. Coming in at number 1, you would have guessed, LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, this shot has been the best shot in 2K16 ever since it started. 2K has stayed consistent with this shot. I mean, yes, some days they might make it not as good, but that's why we have the other 4 shots. And oh my gosh, if you're open with this shot, you're not getting a yellow light. You're getting a green light every time. As soon as you learn how to use this shot, it's so quick, so simple. It's just such a good motion, and it gets a green light every time. It's just, I've used this shot ever since I've made this point guard, which has been months. As you can see here, it works from any spot on the floor. With point guards, with centers, this jump shot is simply the best shot in NBA 2K16. Like, you can make so many contested shots with this because it's just so quick. You see every YouTuber using this jump shot simply because this shot is the best shot in NBA 2K16. Just everything about it is just so good. Once, I went like 6 games just shooting threes. I did not get a yellow light once. I just got all green lights, and I know I was not shooting like 1 shot a game. I was shooting like 3 or 4. Like, this shot is just so good. Now, I can't try every jump shot, so if you have any jump shots that you think are really good that I didn't put in this video, put it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to try it out. But one thing you might notice, 2 popular jump shots that weren't in this video that you might have expected to be in them are High School 1 and Release 51. High School 1 has actually been broke since, I think, patch 5. Like, I think they patched that shot a lot because it used to be really overpowered. And then Release 51, just my friends have been using that shot, and they said ever since patch 6 it's just broken, and LaMarcus Aldridge and all those other jump shots just work better. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and again, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.